What is witchcraft? Well, let's think about it for a moment. A spell. Manipulation. Biblically speaking, a spell and manipulation that would steer you away from the purpose and will of the Most High and the reason why He created you. Okay. Let's think about it a little bit deeper. I think, for me, it really hits home, if you would, when I think about being born into this world, right? I didn't choose to be born here, that I know of. I didn't say, hey, although if there was work to have been done, I can see me being the type that would say one of my favorite lines, if not my favorite, here am I, send me. But let's get down to it. We are born here. And then we're told from birth that civilization is normal. And we're actually not given an option, are we? No, we're told by our parents, we're told by everybody around us, we're fed storybooks and movies and all kinds of things that make us want, it tempts us, right, to this fake way of life that we are forced into, mind you. What do I mean by that? I mean, if I as a human want to live here, I've got to participate in this system now, because all of the natural resources have been destroyed, and those that haven't been destroyed, they're still controlled, and we can't just live freely. Think about this for a moment. Everything that you would hear me saying, you might say sounds crazy or sounds extreme. You know, this guy doesn't want to be part of the system. He wants to live free. He wants to go da-da-da-da. He wants to be like the animals. Should we not have that option? To live as a natural species on this planet. And should that sound so crazy? Should it? Not does it. Should it? You see, we have all of these words and different languages and all of these things, right? We like to pride ourselves in them. But what have we done with them? Got ourselves into a pickle, didn't we? We're the only species that has to pay to live here. I'm born a slave and told that I'm free. And if I challenge that, and it doesn't matter what country you live in, so don't go politics with me, it's beyond that. I speak for the kingdom of the Most High. No politics, no party, here. But that's the thing, when you're born a slave. Why do I say that? Because you're born in debt. Somebody's got to pay for you. Pay for you. This thing that's created not so many years ago and printed by people that we know are evil. And then these people control all of the people that control you. Doesn't matter your government. So I'm a slave. But everything that I'm fed from my parents on up, when I'm born, is that I'm not. And that there's this reason and rhyme to go along with the system, right? But when I read the scriptures, it says that all the human systems are evil. They're flawed. And when I see them in practice, yep, that's accurate, right? When I look at the perfection paradise here, You see Adam and Eve in a garden. When they got clothes, Yahuwah was like, what? You see what I mean? These things that we think make us human and separate from animals. How much of that is just witchcraft? Really think about it. And then are you okay living in that rebellion, which is witchcraft, just because it's more comfortable? You see, because his word says that we're to worship him in the wilderness, right? He sends Moses to go set his people free. Before he's able to set them free, there's like this whole negotiating whether or not they can go out to the wilderness to pray to their Elohim, because that's where he is found. Now there's the dark symbolism of many things, and there's a light symbolism. And the bottom line is this dark and light, it's based off of a perception, right? Bottom line is we need to look at what's true. And what's true is natural. It's his word. It's his way. Natural. How to break free from these systems. How to break free from these spells. How to break free from all of that. Breaking free means we're natural. And it also means this world will hate you, as it hated Yahusha before you. As it hates the Most High Yah. You see, what is witchcraft? Everything you believe about human civilization and society is pretty much witchcraft. Every great accomplishment that we've made that you've heard about, that's propaganda. Propaganda is another way of saying witchcraft. They want you to think it's spells and rituals and things like that. That's idolatry. And yes, most churches are guilty of it. Ta-da! Yeah, that's why this book speaks out against them. Did you know that? Yeah. Why? Because they would be the same problem as the pagans. They're creating these ritualistic religions, these doctrines of men. These doctrines of men. Do you have eyes to see and ears to hear? Doctrines of men. That is witchcraft. Absolute truth. That can't be argued with. People can lie on it. People can try and twist it, slander it, all of these things. You're alive on this planet. Now you're supposed to be part of this civilization and make this money thing. That's all fake. That's not truth. Yet we're the crazy ones if we challenge that. Who's your master?